Hello, my friends. How are you today? Aaron here bringing you daily horoscope for Saturday, the 3rd of April, 2021. We've got the moon up in Capricorn all day in the early degrees. The sun, Venus still there in the sign of Aries. So the sun and Venus we've been talking about a lot, and this is further adding fuel to our own personal fire, our own ambitions, our own goals, igniting who we are, being excited about being an individual. We are who we are, right? We live with ourselves every day, and we have to learn to be our own best friends. The moon up in Capricorn, the opposite of its home down in Cancer, is about big business. Not just about business, it's about us getting to business, us making sure that we are staying steadfast and true to ourselves in going after our goals and our ambitions. So we have this fueled up fire energy of the sun and Venus in Aries. And in Capricorn, Capricorn's the great contrast. It's the peak of the mountaintops and the valleys of the ocean, right? So there's this great contrast. There's a lot of emotion to Capricorn. However, it doesn't allow the emotions to overwhelm us, which is very beautiful. Think about it like this. If there's ever, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So anybody that puts themselves out there, Sun, Venus, and Aries, anybody that puts themselves out there and follows their passions and does something, whether it's writing literature, creating a painting, an actor in a movie role, it could be absolutely anything, okay? Whatever field you're in, whatever is anything, and then we have the critics. Okay, and the critic just rips apart the painter, rips apart the actor, rips apart the writer, whatever it may be, and gives them a bad review. The energy of Capricorn is saying, I'm not allowing your emotional projection to affect my emotions. Very, very, very powerful. Which is why sometimes if you know a Capricorn, they can seem a little bit more detached. It's because there's a certain, it's ruled by Saturn, the brick wall in astrology, which is like, I'm not going to allow you to project your stuff onto me, right? We have work to do. We have things to do, and I have myself to be. So I'm not going to allow myself to change just because some critic out there or some person thinks lesser or whatever of my work or my integrity. The truth is that we have to stay true to ourselves. And we have at 8 p.m., so it's later on in the day, Eastern Daylight Time anyway, 5 for my friends over in LA. We have the moon creating a square to Chiron, at the same time, moon creating a trine, easy flow of energy to Uranus. The square brings a bit of tension, and this little sextile down here, semi-sextile, 9 degrees. Uranus, it's nearly exact today, Uranus to Chiron. Uranus Uranus, which is ruled by Aquarius or associated with, is like, let's get weird. Let's be weird. Let's celebrate our own weird. Let's do things different. So when we have this beautiful connection, this easy flow of energy of doing something different and allowing ourselves to just be, not that we have to do something different, but just being our own unique individual selves is different in and of itself than everybody else, right? The collective. So this moon up in here in Capricorn is saying like, yeah, I can be happy being me, and whatever, comes my way, insults or disrespect or bad criticism, if it's not constructive criticism, which can be very powerful, which is criticism in and of itself, it's like, we're the turtle wax, so the wax in the car, and it just, these beads of whatever just kind of fall right off of us. So it's like us honoring our own inner weird, us honoring our own uniqueness. And then there's a liberation, there's a healing in that energy. So it's just super cool energy. And then we have Mercury at its last degrees here of Pisces. Mercury is quite happy, boom, at midnight, my time, to get out of Pisces. It's getting out of the fog. It's getting out of the maze. It's getting out of the confusion. And it's jumping here, is jumping here into Aries to join forces with the sun and with Venus. You know, it's two close friends, right? Venus will swing 60 degrees from the sun, and Mercury will only swing 30 degrees from the sun. So you're never going to have a sun square to Mercury. You're never going to have a sun square to Venus or a sun opposed Mercury and Venus, as they stay this close little pendulum. Okay? So Mercury's very, very excited here to be back close with its friends again and reigniting our mind, reigniting this fuel to be our own unique creative selves. Beautiful, beautiful energy, my friends. And I'm going to end this. I've had this little card here. I don't know where this came from. I think a friend of mine just said, pick a card, any card, one time at some event, and this is the card that I picked. And this sits in my bedroom in a picture frame, and I was reading this today as I was getting ready, and I thought, you know, this is a perfect way to end this horoscope video. This is by Franz Kafka, and it says, don't bend, don't water it down. Don't try to make it logical, don't edit your own soul according to the fashion. Rather, follow your most intense obsessions mercilessly. God, I hope you're feeling that, my friends. Have a beautiful Saturday, and we'll see you tomorrow.